So if JDK, JRE, and Eclipse is there, you see this is Eclipse. So I'm closing it. If you want to work with Eclipse or you want to make some program, so I don't know, you do know, right? How to use Eclipse, how to make a program in it.
Yeah, I know. I have coded in that.
Okay. What about
Yeah.
Yogesh?
Yes, I also have created some
Okay.
project
Nilesh?
using STS.
Yeah, I have done that.
Okay. So I'm just making quickly, right? First of all, make a project. If you have any question, query, guys, ask. Because with me, if you ask question, you'll get a benefit of it. Simple.
Okay,
So I'm just,
I need to install Eclipse at first.
yeah,
I
yeah.
don't have
First
a.
you can install a JDK, and then you can install Eclipse. So which version of the JDK Eclipse? You can install either
Uh,
8 or 11.
uh,
Don't install 13, 14, 15, 16 unnecessarily, right? Because those are not stable version. Industry is
oh,
using right now either Java 8 or 11, most probably 11. Make sense to
okay,
you?
okay. I have
Yeah.
that's JDK 14 by default.
Yeah, you don't need it because your 14 will be not having compatibility with the other editor, so you may have trouble sometime. So don't do that.
Is it
Fine.
compulsory to install Eclipse or I use BS Code?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's fine. What VS Code?
Yeah,
VS
BS Code.
Code. Yeah, yeah, that is not very nice for Java, right? That is good for Angular, React, and all. I would
Okay,
recommend
okay,
you to use Eclipse, either Eclipse or IntelliJ, because
okay.
industry everybody's using this in the company.
Sure. Okay, I'm doing that.
Yeah. Again, I'm just see whatever I will teach you. That's fine, but you should try to ask questions. As many as questions you have, whatever doubt you have, please ask with me. It's okay.
Sure. Okay.
Yep. Cool. So see, if you want to make some program, you have to right click on the SRC. New, you know it, right? Clang.
Yeah.
Here you can go to the other, then you can choose a class, and here you can give any name, right? Package name is optional. Package name is just folder in Windows, right? You know how you make a folder? You know very well. If you want to manage data, right? You cannot keep everything in a single
Yeah.
folder. Why? If you keep everything in a single
Yeah.
folder, it would be difficult to manage it, right? So it's always better to make different folders. Same concept we have in Java package. So it is up to you. If you don't make any package, it will go in the default package. Cool Java. Hmm? The class is there. As you know, in every programming, either it is Python, C Sharp, doesn't matter. We always have a entry point of the program. In Java, we have main. You
Yeah.
understand? So I'll explain you everything. What is the public, static, void, right? Public means this method can be accessed from anywhere within the class, outside the package, within the package, doesn't matter. Static means you don't want to make a object of it to call this method. I will teach you everything in much detail later. Okay. Void means this method, when you call this method will not return anything to the caller. That's why void. This is used for command line argument, and this is the method name. If you understand, fine. If you don't understand, it's okay. Fine. Then you can write s out system.out. Hello. Me. Hmm? Yep. System.out.println, it is used to print message on console. In this, system is a class, out is a static variable, and println is one of the method of this object. And in this, we are passing a string literal as a message. So whatever you will pass, it will be print as it is. Mhm. Run it. This is clear? Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's great. Let's come to this diagram quickly. Do you know Java bytecode? I'm just asking. Anybody knows Java bytecode? You have to say yes or no. If you don't know, say no. I don't know.
I heard about it.
Okay. Let's talk
No.
detail about it. See, you first of all, you will write a program that is Java program, and every program will be .java extension. So only I will say here, you know, human, right? Human can write English. Why?
Yeah.
to talk to the
Yeah.
computer. But computer cannot understand English.
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 Computer understand only
Machine.
Machine.
Machine
machine
code.
code, 0 1, right? So here you assume this is machine, right? Computer machine can only understand machine code.
Binary.
Yeah, binary. That's great. So here, when you write your instructions, you always write, in English class, magic, right? And of course, main. I'm not writing everything. It's clear to you? So
Yeah.
this is Java code. And in Java, by convention, you should save it as a
Magic.
class name. Yeah, magic.java. This is just what? Recommendation, right? If you want, you can save it different name also. It's possible. But you have, when you run it, you have to apply your brain. Fine. So you tell me, this is very high level language. This machine will say, hey, oh my God, I can't understand this code because this is English. I hate English. Yeah. So what is solution of it? You need some mediator, right? That is called compiler. What that compiler does, that
Compile
compiler,
into machine code.
yeah, compiler does two things. You know it. First, it will verify the syntax of the program. You know syntax? Spelling mistake,
Yeah.
semicolon, blah, blah, blah. And once syntax is right, then it will convert your whole code into target code. So let me tell you, compiler does two things. Can you help me? First, check
Check
syntax.
syntax.
Yeah, syntax. Second, convert
Word.
source code into
Machine.
target code, because
Okay.
sometimes some compiler can convert into intermediate code also, not always machine code. Convert source code into target. Fine. In our case, what happened when we use compiler? In our case, compiler name is Java C. Java C is a compiler. Hmm. Your question may be again, Java C is a compiler, but where I can get it, right? Java C you will get when you install JDK. You know JDK, Java Development Kit, right? We just talked about. Remember? Hmm? You have to install JDK. Got it? When you
Yeah.
install JDK, JDK
Yeah.
contains compiler. Got it or got confused?
I got it.
Okay. So I'm going to use Java C. I would say Java C. Hey Java C, can you compile my Java file? Yeah. So Java C does two things. First of all, it converts your source code into, sorry, it verifies the syntax of the program, then converts source code into target code. In our case, after compilation, class file is created. I hope you know this, or you don't know, it's fine. You tell me, right? Just be honest with me, okay? Because like with me, benefit is if you ask questions here and there, what your question is coming in your mind. Don't care about it, silly question, good question, bad question. Let me know, okay? I'll answer in best way. And
Okay.
another
Okay.
thing is, in my session, don't try to mug the thing. Try to understand it because we don't have that memory, right? We cannot mug it. Mhm. So after compilation, class file is generated. Class file name will be same as Java file like this. And this class file contains what? Any guess? Java
Bytecode.
bytecode. What is Java? If somebody would say, what is Java bytecode? How you can define it? Hmm? See, definition is simple. Java bytecode is generated after compilation of the program, and Java bytecode is highly optimized form of the instructions. What? Java bytecode is intermediate code. That's correct. Hmm? Java
Yes.
bytecode is intermediate code, and it is highly optimized form of instructions. Mhm. Is clear? And this Java bytecode is input for JVM. This Java bytecode is input for the JVM. I don't know. JVM is Java Virtual Machine, which is responsible for executing your Java program. What is JVM? Java Virtual Machine, which is responsible for running your Java program. Bytecode is clear. You can define it, right? You can say again when you compile your Java source code, then bytecode is generated, and this bytecode is intermediate code, and it is a highly optimized form of instructions. And this Java bytecode is input for JVM. Anybody have any question query? No question query.
Mm.
Once Java bytecode is generated, then you need JVM. JVM, Java Virtual Machine. Java Virtual Machine will say, I am machine. I will eat Java bytecode and first of all convert into machine code, and then I'll execute your program. Oh, nice. Hmm? And JVM runs underlying hosted operating system. You know, the JVM can run on which operating system? Any guess? Any operating system doesn't matter,
Any
right?
yeah,
Unix, Linux, Macintosh,
yeah,
Windows, what your operating system, you know.
yeah. It's machine
Uh,
independent.
yeah, the JVM you can, for JVM, I would say something. JVM is machine dependent. For every platform, we have different JVM. Mac has its own, Linux its own, Windows has its own. It's clear what I'm saying is?
Yeah, yeah.
That's fine. I'll let you know, right? Windows. Nice. And this is JVM. See, you install JRE. Are you with me? When you install JRE, JVM will come because JRE creates JVM. Please, you are not replying. What I say? JRE creates.
JVM.
If somebody is saying I'm installing JVM, wrong. You are installing JRE, and JRE creates
JVM.
JVM.
JVM. JRE stand for Java Runtime Environment. Java Runtime Environment. And one JRE can create many JVMs. Let me write it. What? One JRE can create many JVMs. Really? Really? And one JVM runs one Java program. What? One JVM executes one Java program. This is clear, or you got confused?
Yeah, clear.
So can we install JRE? Of course, man. You can go and download from the internet and install it. What about JDK? JDK is the big thing. JDK is a superset of JRE. JDK. See, JDK contains JRE. I don't know you got my point or not.
Yeah, got that.
Contains
And
JRE. And JRE creates
JVM.
JVM. Let me tell you, JVM is platform dependent. Oh, confused. What's meaning of it? Every JVM, the every JVM depend on underlying operating system because every machine has different machine code. Yes, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Try to understand. So, so JVM knows, hey, I can eat common code that is Java bytecode, but I will produce different machine code as per the underlying
operating system.
operating system. That's why JVM is platform dependent. Mac, Mac, Macintosh. Hey, JVM is
Platform dependent.
platform dependent. But Java is platform independent. That's fine. That is different thing. Its meaning is in Java, Java bytecode you can run anywhere. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah,
Java bytecode we can execute on any platform. That's why Java is platform independent. Confused? No.
No.
See, JDK contains JRE and JRE creates JVM. If JVM is platform dependent, then what about JRE? JRE is also platform dependent. If JRE is a platform dependent, then JDK is
Platform dependent.
platform dependent. That's why when you go to the internet and you want to download JDK, there would be an option. You want to download it for which platform? Linux, Macintosh, Windows. Hmm? I hope you guys are, I don't know, the way I'm teaching you, you guys are able to understand or not. If
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
what?
Yes, we can understand.
see, honestly, I'm telling you, I'm not confused. If you ask questions, you'll get the benefit of it. I'm telling you again and again. Whatever question, confusion you have, please ask. If you have. Hmm? No?
Yeah, sure.
Cool. So this is okay. There is another thing, compiler and interpreter. Anybody knows difference between compiler and interpreter?
Um,
Com- Mhm. Go ahead.
like compiler, it converts code from high level to low level, whereas actually the difference is a compiler it translate each code at all, and interpreter it translate one by one steps.
That's great. Could you please elaborate it more with the help of example?
Like uh, actually I don't have any example right now, but
No issue.
let me think.
Let me explain you what is the meaning of it.
Yeah.
See, interpreter. Interpreter is also compiler. Oh, what is it? Interpreter is also compiler. You understand the meaning of it? See,
yeah.
Yeah.
whatever compiler does, interpreter also does it. Right. But interpreter is more than compiler. You understand what I'm trying to say? See,
Not so clear.
okay. See, interpreter what does? It takes your Java code, right? First of all, compiles and convert into Java bytecode and execute also. Oh my God. So interpreter equals to compilation plus execution. Got it?
Yep.
Compilation plus execution. Line by line, somebody says. That's correct. So interpreter what does? It verifies the syntax of the program, compile into Java bytecode and execute it. Oh my God. So who is bigger? Interpreter or compiler?
Interpreter.
Interpreter is bigger. So can I say every compiler, every interpreter is a compiler, but every compiler is not an interpreter.
Yes.
Hmm? Right.
Yeah.
Right. So in Java, your code is going to be compiled and as well as interpreted. First of all, when you run this command, you know what happened? Your code is compiled from source code into
Bytecode.
bytecode, right? So source code into bytecode. Sorry, source code into bytecode. Yep. And second time, when Java bytecode is converted, it has to be execute by who will execute it? Some interpreter. Understood? Oh,
Yeah.
so interpreter takes what data as input? Interpreter takes Java bytecode as an input, right?
Right.
So what it does, it converts your Java bytecode into machine code and execute it. Oh my God. It means that my Java program is going to be compiled how many times? 2 times. First, source code into Java bytecode. Second, Java bytecode into machine code. Oh my God. But somebody would say in Java, your program is going to be compiled how many times?
2 times.
2 times. So 82% compilation takes place over here. and rest like 18% or 20% compilation takes over here. Right. And this interpreter is always part of the JVM. What is it? Interpreter is always part of
Yeah.
JVM. Oh, nice. Who creates JVM? JRE. And I can tell you, to run your Java program, you know which command we use? Java.
Yeah.
Java, and you can write the class name. And we never write extension over here, because when you write magic, automatically it include dot class. Got it? So this Java command create what?
Oh,
JVM. Oh, nice. If you want to create 10 JVM, what you need to do? You have to run this command 10 times. So when you run this command, this JVM will be created, and this class file will be loaded in the memory. So in JVM, there is a component that is called class loader. What? Class loader.
class.
What it does? It will load the class file which you want to execute in your JVM. If you confused, let me know. So class loader is a part of JVM. Interpreter is a part of
JVM.
JVM. Like here, your class is loaded inside the JVM, and once class is loaded inside the JVM, do you know where it is stored? Actually, in JVM, your class is stored inside method area. Nice. So somebody would ask this question with you. When my class is loaded inside the JVM, where my class information is stored? Answer is
Method area.
method area. You would be able to remember this? Yeah. Another thing is, you see here, then we have another data structure that is called Java heap. In Java, I will teach you soon. I'm creating object, right? So when you are creating the object, where this object is stored?
Database.
Java heap. Object is stored always inside the Java heap, and class definition is stored. Any guess?
Method area.
Class definitions are stored inside method area, and objects are stored inside
Java.
Heap.
Java heap. Yep. Objects are stored on Java heap. That's correct. And class loader, what does? It is responsible for loading your class file from file system into method area. It is responsible to load class file from file system. Help me. File system means from your computer. It is responsible to load class file from file system into method area. Done. Any query if anybody has?
No query.
Okay.
I think this much knowledge is enough. If you know this much, it is enough. I'll share all this diagram. Okay, whatever diagram I'm making on the fly, this is for you. It will work as your notes. Okay. So now let me show you some programs. Okay. So there is a relationship between JDK, JRE, and JVM. Let me make a diagram for that as well quickly. If you know, it's fine, right? At broader level, we have JDK. Like this is JDK.
Okay.
And JDK contains
JRE.
JRE. So tell me, if you have already installed JDK, do you think you need to install JRE?
Uh, no.
No.
No. So in this diagram, this part is JDK. Can we install JRE independently? Yes, you can do it, right? JDK is the big thing. JDK include complete utility to develop software in Java. What? JDK contains everything, right? JDK will help you to develop your program and also execute and package it. You got a point? So JDK is everything. You know, kitchen. If you want to cook food, you need a kitchen, right?
Yes.
But if you want to eat only food, I don't think you need kitchen, right?
Yes.
If you want to eat food, you need dining table and all. Simple. You don't need kitchen. Clear? Similarly, JDK is everything, and JRE is responsible for executing your Java program, not for developing it, right? Once your program is developed and you want to run it, you need JRE. So you see the diagram, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And this JRE contains JVM. Yeah, man. One JRE can create how many JVM? We just talked about.
As many as we can.
As many as you can. That's correct. Mhm. This is the high level diagram. Hmm? Done. This is relationship between JRE, JD. JDK stands for Java Development Kit. JRE stands for Java Runtime Environment. JVM stands for Java Virtual Machine. Done. I am done with the fundamental like JVM, JRE, JDK, compiler, interpreter. Fine. Okay. During this course, I'm going to talk about runtime and compile time. That should be clear. Compile time environment. Compile time environment. Right. Second one is runtime environment. Compile time means when you are compiling your program at the time of Java C. Runtime means when you are running your program means Java. Do you know what Java C? Java C is a compiler. Please, what? It is compiler and compiler only comes with JDK. Hmm. It is, help me. It is compiler. Comes with
And it
JDK.
comes with JDK.
Yeah, GRE does not contains compiler, right? Runtime environment means JRE creates JVM,
JVM.
and JVM is called runtime environment. Remember it. And another thing is, can JRE compile your program? Answer my question. Like at very high level, answer is no. No, because anyway, JRE contains interpreter, and interpreter internally does compilation from Java bytecode into machine code. Whenever I'm talking about compilation, I'm talking about source code into Java bytecode. Please remember it. So JRE cannot compile your program because JRE does not contain Java C. It's clear? So you tell me, if I give you some software and I would say this software is in Java and you want to run it, you need JDK or compiler for running purpose. Please answer my question. Don't care about your answer is correct or incorrect, right? My question is, if you have software in Java and you want to run it, you need compiler, you need JRE or JDK? JRE, because you want to only run it, right? If you want to develop your program, then you need JDK. Got it? JRE is enough to run
Program.
your Java program. But if you want to develop your Java program, then JRE is not enough. Clear? GRE is not enough to develop a Java program. We need JDK for it. Hello, done. Now you can ask questions. This is my first day, okay? From tomorrow, we would be starting what? Oops concept. Oops. Fine. So see, here we are not for theoretical session. Try to understand. We have to feel it, guys. Whatever I will teach you, it will be industry oriented. No need to mug it, right? I'll show the practical example. What object orientation is, what is the benefit of it, why we will follow the OOPS principle, how it reduce our complexity of the programming, what is the benefit of it in real-time environment, right? So have you heard about C and C++, right? Those are procedural language, not C++, C at least, procedural language, where we don't have concept of OOPS. So I will tell you in next session, drawback of it, right? So guys, this is my first session, and from tomorrow we don't have, but we have session on Thursday. So timing, you know, right? When sorry,
Yeah, right.
Tuesday, Thursday,
Yeah.
Saturday, and Sunday.
We need to cancel for Saturday because we need 1 day a holiday.
Okay. So Saturday we can make off. Against apart from Saturday, right? We can make some other day, right? Let's see.
Sure.
And see, I'm telling you, after my session, I want you should be comfortable in Java at least. I'm not saying you should become very hard code programmer, but if somebody talk about Java and thing, you should understand what he's talking about.
Okay.
It's clear. So in order to do it, it's very necessarily to ask questions. Nobody has asked questions so far. I don't know. Like there are two reasons behind it. Either I am teaching you very well so that you understand everything. There is no corner for any questions. That could be one reason. Second thing is I don't know.
Yeah, you are teaching very well.
Okay, that's great. So today I haven't taught you anything, right? From next session we have day after tomorrow, right? So if you have any questions, guys, regarding session here and there, you can ask. And I would like to talk with other people also. So today we have just done introduction, and from next session we will come on track. And then another thing is, you tell me, you want to really learn core Java well, then I can refer a book.
Yeah, we want.
Really? I'll give you a book, right? OCA book. That is a few pages, but once you go through it, honestly, I'm telling you, you love core Java programming. There are a lot of good question exercises are there. I'll share the ebook of it.
Oh,
Clear?
sure. Okay,
And if you want, you can buy it. It's not very expensive. In rupees, it is hardly 500 and 600 rupees.
Okay.
$10.
Wow.
Okay.
Let's first see PDF version.
Yeah. I'll send you after this class, and I'll share all these diagrams, right? Okay. Other people, Yogesh, Vishal, could you please tell me about yourself in brief, please?
I was present earlier.
Pardon?
I have already shared it. I have.
Okay.
I guess me and Deepesh joined later.
Okay.
Nilesh and
Deepesh?
Yeah. Hello.
Yeah, Deepesh.
Yeah. My full name is Dipesh Kiran Paurel, and I'm doing my engineering, and I'm on the last semester on computer, and currently, I'm working here at Cubic Technologies, and they give us Java training classes.
That's great, Deepesh. Okay. Who joined late?
Yeah, me. This is Nilesh Kotwal. I have graduated in 2018 in a Bachelor in Computer Science, and currently working here in Cubic IT.
That's cool. You are most welcome. Cool.
Thank you.
And last, I think Nayam. Nayam, what's?
Nine.
Yes, This is Noyan Gurung, and I have recently completed my BSc on computing from British College, and I'm currently working at doing my intern in cubic.id.
No, that's great. Okay, so you know the timing and schedule of it, right? Saturday somebody says we should not make it because we need off one day. I agree, right? So I can plan some other day and let you know, right?
Actually, yeah, we work 5 days of a week, and
Yeah, I agree. So we can make some other day. What about Monday if I make it? Because I want to make 3 to 4 days, right? One day we can make off anytime, right? Suppose it is 4 days. So we don't know, right? Sometimes some urgent work comes. So, automatically if you make a plan for 4 days, it would be 3 days. Okay. So let's make it for 4 days. I'll update you, right? Saturday anyway, we'll have a session, right? Sunday you want off or Saturday you want off?
We on Saturday. Saturday.
yeah, Saturday night.
Saturday off, right?
Yeah.
Because 5 days work, get tired, take one day rest, then.
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. Okay, cool.
Monday works for us, I think.
Monday is fine.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, we can make Monday then, not a problem. That's great. Cool. Okay, anybody have any query?
No, not as of now.
Okay, so today what we have learned? Nothing. It is first session and it was just fun, right?
Yeah.
The actual session.
Yeah, we
you
learn
learn?
many things. Like
About compiler, interpreter, Jvm Jre.
That's great. Okay, see what I'm saying is, let's make this session as a fun session. Simple. When you come to my session, you should think, oh my God, we are going to just make a fun for 1 hour. That's it. So basically,
Love
just
it.
let's do that. Okay. And whenever you get bored, please let me know.
yeah, sure.
Cool.
I think we won't be getting bored with this session.
Yeah. I'll try my best. Okay, guys, I think it is enough for today then. I'll catch you in next session day after tomorrow at the same time. Thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, sure.
Bye.
Yeah.
Who is this Avinash? My Avinash bhai or somebody else? Avinash from Battery or?
No,
Avinash
I'm-
from Cubic.
Eh?
He's a
I'm
new
in-
guy. He's a new guy.
Avinash?
Yeah.
Actually, I have Avinash, my friend also, right? Working with Rap3.
No,
So
he's
I was
from Nepal. Yeah.
Oh my God. I was always actually, before me, he was giving the training to Rap3, right? That's why I was not asking any question to him. Because I was thinking if I ask some question with him, he will ask many questions to me. Avinash, sorry,
Yeah.
could you please tell me about yourself in brief, please?
My name is Avinash Jre, and I have completed my bachelor degree from British College.
Hmm.
As Noyan, me, and Vishal are classmates, and we three are doing intern here in Cubic.
That's great. Okay. So now I understand, right? What the expectation and all that. So please, right? Let's make it fun because I want once this session is done, we should be very, in very good impression. Simple as that. Let's make that.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, guys. I think it is enough for today. So thank you so much for your time. See you in next session at the same time, day after tomorrow. Bye.
Okay.
Good day.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, good day.